Nigel, does that feel like a most important victory given the way you won it?
I think just 5 games in, it does feel extremely important with the players we have missing as much as anything. To go 1-0 down at home, 3 goals in the game in 5 minutes, to hit back so quickly and then get the second goal immediately afterwards. It was a breathtaking few minutes really, but very, very pleased with the overall performance. Thought we shaded the first half and had 2 or 3, not loads, but 2 or 3 very good situations and chances. Clough should have took one away just before half time, but they came out and started for 10 or 15 minutes very well at the start of the second half, put us on the back foot and put one in the top corner. So at that point you're fearing the worst.
What about their first goal? Because again, for the second time in 5 days, you had to come from behind to earn maximum points. What about their first goal? A tremendous hit from 25 yards. Yep. Do you put credit to Sarcevic for the strike, or do you feel you could have got tighter?
Both. Yeah, it's a wonderful strike and he has smashed it in the top corner, but we have to get, I think first of all JJ was with Paddy Madden and should have got a bit tighter and got a foot in, and then we have to get bodies out to the ball to try and get a block in. He has put it in from over 25 yards, so it's difficult to be too critical. What was most important is what followed.
Yeah, you got a quick fire double.
Yeah, Swan was the reason for that. I thought he got us going today. I thought he was excellent all throughout the game. He looked a threat. His all-round play, his intelligence of his runs was top class today, and he's deserved his 2 goals. Today he scored one again. He's 2 goals in the week. He scored one today and made one. Brilliant.
Was it a virtuoso performance from Swan, because he seemed head and shoulders?
Yeah, we just thought all throughout the game he was good. When you get big centre halves, and he's never going to challenge, in the air and be one of those sorts of players. But just he's a nuisance, and he gets in front of players and he gets balls that you don't think he's going to get. And then when he does get in the positions, I think he makes good decisions.
Do you think he's the type of player who will be especially effective at home?
Yeah, and I think we're the team for him to come to. If he was going to go to a team in League Two, the way that we try and play, and with your Artigans and your Boatangs and your Quinns, I think we can bring the best out of him.
We've spoken about the Stockport goal. What about Stag's 2 goals? What did you make of them?
Just I thought good goals, just persistent, and the nice thing is when we got the equaliser, we didn't sit back. We went straight again, force him into a mistake. Swan again, lapse is unlucky, great save, and then Ollie tips the rebound in.
You managed the game well at the end as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I think we're getting a bit better with that. Apart from young James Gale, who came on, who in the corner flag, and it shouldn't come out. He should try and get a throw in or something. But he's very young and less than a year from Long Eaton United, so we'll forgive him that. But everybody else I thought did, and everybody contributed that came on the pitch today. From Elliot Hewitt winning a header in the last few minutes, Ollie Hawkins doing 5 minutes when he's not fit, Kellen Gordon coming on. Everybody contributed today.
What does it say about the character of the squad to twice in a week come back from behind to earn maximum points?
It says a lot about the character, and it says about what we think about playing here and how we feel about playing here. 23, I think, consecutive games now in all competitions we've scored here at the One Call, which is incredible for any team. And I think we've taken something like 49 out of 54 points in the league. That's up with anybody in the country, I think. So I think it's a collective thing. We like playing here. I think the supporters like watching us here. And even when we go 1 down or 2 down, as we did the other night, everybody's got a belief that we're going to get back into the game. Yeah,
you look so impressive at home. If Mansfield are to have a successful season, it seems that this is going to be a real cornerstone, this place.
It was last season. That's what got us going when we went on that incredible run last season. It's going to be the same this season. We still need to get something on the road. And we could have done that in the first 2 away games. Certainly at Orient we had enough situations. But I want the players to play with the same sort of confidence and finishing, and that's the most important thing. Finish some of the chances off. We had more shots at Orient than we did against Wimbledon when we scored 5 goals. So that's difficult to explain, but that's the difference between playing home and away.
2 enforced changes today, no Rhys Oates or Stephen Quinn. Could you give us the latest?
Yeah, Rhys Oates, who came off he's got a chest muscle injury. He's had a scan and he's seeing a specialist on Monday. So we'll know a bit more then. Doesn't look too good at the moment, but we'll know a bit more after Monday. Stephen Quinn dropped out of training yesterday. He's had a problem with his hip that's been niggling him. Couldn't complete training, so didn't make it today, but hope to have him back next week. Lucas Akins, Hiram Boateng, the same. Should be training next week if all goes well. And Ollie Hawkins can hopefully step it up after his little 5-10 minutes today.
And finally, another good crowd here today, almost 7,000, and a raucous atmosphere to see you off.
Brilliant to see the. I think they've seen some very, very good games. You know, even this season we've had 4 home games, and it seems there've been a lot of drama in all the 4 games. I think we've scored, I don't know, 8-9 goals in those 4 games or something, which is brilliant. So we're going to keep doing it for the next 8 months.
Thanks, Nigel.
Thank you. Hey, baby, behave yourself tonight.
And you.
Yeah, I always do.